Here is my 5 step-by-step process to create successful digital products from scratch. Indeed, I want to guide you to choose the right tools, make the perfect offer, and structure your digital course in such a way that your target audience will perceive it as the best and ideally the unique choice they have to learn that specific topic. Once you have watched this video till the end, creating an online course will be easy and straightforward. My name is Max Cecco and I help you become a high-paid infopreneur by sharing my 12-year knowledge and experience, helping professionals and small business owners create their personal brand online and sell information products and services. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I suggest you subscribe right now and turn the notification on. If you tap on the like button, you will contribute to spreading my message to people like you. So, thank you. I have a couple of important premises to share before starting the step-by-step process. First of all, do not forget that when you are selling info products, you become the best element of differentiation for your audience. If you and I sell an online course on copywriting with the same topics and structure, the entire course will be completely different. Do you know why? Because my ability to express thoughts, my experience, my perspective regarding the subject may be completely different from yours. I want you to understand that in the info business model, people first fall in love with the author, the attractive character, and then they decide to buy products and services. Second thing first, when you create digital products from scratch, you usually don't have the production costs. A computer, a camera, and a microphone are all you need to produce the content. It doesn't matter if the product will be a video course, audio course, an ebook, or a streaming live event. With the technology at our disposal, we can create amazing experiences without investing in fancy and expensive tools. And to be very honest, if you are a beginner, you can do it alone, without employees or collaborators. Obviously, if you have a trusted partner to help you get this done, this simplifies it all. But I have started alone, like many other successful infopreneurs. Even today, I always record my videos without any external support. With that said, let's start with the first step of the digital product creation process. Step number 1. Study the competition. Why should you start with understanding what the competition is offering? The reason is simple. You have to create a better experience, improve an existing product, or find a way to present the product in a modality that is perceived differently from your target audience. Continue watching this video till the end and I explain everything you need to know. Especially today, July 2022, tons of people are sharing their advice by selling digital courses and or services. Practically, everyone with essential technical experience can sell anything online. At the same time, I suggest checking the most relevant competitors, people who have a following, to understand what they are offering, the value they provide, and how they deliver the information. I mean, say, check their offers, prices, bonuses, if they are selling the information through an online video course or live sessions, and so on. You need to gather this information before starting to plan your digital product. The point is this one. For sure, you have to deliver great value with your online course, and this is the basics. On the flip side, how you introduce your digital product to your audience is more important than the content included in the course. Keep it in mind. If you have a following of people who already trust in you, you can do a poll by asking them what a new copywriting course has to include to overcome their expectations. By doing so, you involve your target audience in the creation process and you can even plan an amazing product launch. By the way, this is not the topic of this video. Now, let's switch to the second step. Step number 2, the offer. Do not start working on your product before defining the offer. I know perfectly this is a counterintuitive approach, but it is the best process I know to create the most irresistible digital product ever on a defined topic. Do not forget that if you have done the poll as I suggested in the previous step, you perfectly know what your target audience needs regarding the topic you want to share. Then, if you have studied the competition, you know perfectly what they are offering, the price, the bonuses, and how they deliver the information. Now, Based on the information you have collected, ask yourself, what do I need to include in my offer that my competitors don't? What information can I combine or adapt to create the perfect product? Based on what my target audience said in the poll, how can I include what they want? Can I add some additional bonuses or value to complete the customer's experience when they buy my digital product? If my competitors sell video courses on the same topic, how can I increase the perceived value? Can I share the same information by using a streaming live event? There are tons of aspects you should consider in the offer creation. This is why I created a video regarding how to write a sales letter offer creation. I put the link to this video in the description below. Step number 3. Organize the content. Regardless of the vehicle you decide to use, organizing the content of your digital product is fundamental. I suggest writing the basic steps you want to include in your online course. You can use a piece of paper or a text file on your PC. Once you have brainstormed the main topics of your content, put them in the correct sequence, and now you can define what to include in each section of your course. Try thinking in terms of logical and sequential steps that you would like to know in order to learn that skill of topic you want to teach. Keep in mind that the sequence in which you share your information and knowledge is critical to your course's success. If you want to avoid refunds and complaints from your clients, you need to structure the course correctly to make its comprehension fast and easy. I have an additional tip. Share your knowledge as if you were teaching it to a child. Do not use complicated words, but basic ones. If you need to use technical words, be wise to explain the meaning of these words before using them. Don't take for granted that your audience knows everything you mention. Extremely important. Step number 4. Decide the tools. There are different tools you can use to produce your digital course. Let me give you 2 examples based on the most valued vehicles you should use to create valuable content that your clients love to consume. Vehicle number 1. Online video course. For sure, you need a camera. But if you want to start without investing money on a camera, you can even use your smartphone. Today, smartphones allow you to record fantastic videos even in 4K or 8K resolution. I believe 4K is more than enough. You need a microphone. A lavalier microphone is more than enough, and you can find it on Amazon for $40 or less, and you can connect it directly to the camera or to your smartphone. I'm using this excellent quality microphone, but it costs too much, and it needs a radio transmitter to send the signal. It's not the ideal solution to start. I suggest buying some artificial lights as the ones you are watching in this video. You can buy them on Amazon. Light is the most crucial aspect of creating awesome videos. If you plan to use slides to help you stay on the path while explaining content, you can use software like Keynote for Mac or PowerPoint for Windows. The last but not least software I want to mention is Camtasia, the best screen recording software I've been using since 2008. It's the best tool you can use to record your screen, tutorial mode. Vehicle number 2. Live streaming event. Live streaming events are great vehicles to deliver your information because they give you the ability to establish a deep connection with your audience, but not only. The streaming live event is perceived as more valuable than an online video course. Live events are exciting. Indeed, clients have the opportunity to have direct access to the author, especially to ask questions in real time about the topic exposed. These days, I'm participating in an online streaming event that consists of 4 appointments of 2-hour sessions each every Monday. The experience is amazing. In my opinion, there are 2 main tools you can use to deliver information with live streaming events. Zoom is probably the most used online software for meetings, and Webinar Jam is another great tool I've been using since 2015. Both these tools are trustable, and they can host thousands of people simultaneously. Zoom can support up to 50,000 people, includes hosts, co-hosts, panelists, and attendees. Webinar Jam supports up to 5,000 people. What a great experience! Step number 5. deliver the course. Once you have recorded your online video course, you need a private area to host the class and let people access it anytime and anywhere. And I highly suggest you record even the live streaming event to make the recordings available to people that didn't have the possibility to join the live event. In the market, different choices allow you to upload your content to be consumed by your clients. You can choose online software solutions such as ClickFunnels, Kartra, or Kajabi. The softwares I have just mentioned require a monthly fee to access all the features, private areas included. But there are even other solutions in which you don't have to pay monthly fees, but just a small annual fee. To be very honest, I've been using this combination of softwares, WordPress plus a member software. WordPress is completely free. A member is a terrific software to create member areas and requires a unique investment. Let me share with you an example of a private area that I've been using since 2015 to host the drum courses of Christian Colusso. Now, what's next? In this video, I mentioned two types of digital products you should consider offering. But I suggest watching this video now. 5 best digital products to sell online in 2022. Different solutions are available to create, develop, and scale your digital business. So, watch it now.